Okay, so unfortunately, I don't think you need a YouTube coach. What the heck, Ashley? You're literally my coach as we speak. Okay, not everyone applies to this principle, but I actually want to go over who I think needs a coach and a strategist and who doesn't. And it all depends on what stage of growth you're in, your expectations, and everything. So in this Creator Hive episode, I'm in this corner of the office, by the way, where I just got this sick podcast chair. But look at how bare my walls are. Like, they are so bare. I need your help. Guys, let me know in the comments below how we should design this. But today I want to talk about a topic because I actually realized this with someone really close to me as I was helping them with their channel, that not everyone needs a coach depending on the phase of growth that you're in. So I just want to be like straight up and honest with you guys, because that's why you come to the Greater Hive podcast. I like to pull the curtain to this entire industry. For those who are new, I'm Ashley. I've worked in Hollywood and the media for over 15 years, and I've applied the media principles to my channel to really blow up. And I'm going to be really honest, I have done all the coaching programs, everything. I've spent over $20,000 on coaches, and I have really appreciated every experience I've had because everything stacks on top of another, and you go so far when you are learning from people who are ahead of you, and it just compounds. However, I think there is a stage before that you should actually let yourself sit in before you get a coach. So let's talk about that stage. A lot of people confuse the growth stage with the discovery stage. If you do not know yet what you want to do on YouTube, you are in the discovery stage. You are not in the growth stage. So it is going to be really important to you in the discovery stage to experiment here on this platform and figure out what you really want to talk about, figure out the style of videos you really want. So bringing in a coach right at that time might not be the thing you invest in first. Now, hear me out. It might be better to do a course that you can really learn the psychology of YouTube and the platform and then apply all of those principles. Now, I've worked with people at every stage, and I've essentially taken them through the course I built called YouTube Camp. If you're interested in that, check it out below. Oh my God, she's just selling us a course. No, truly what I have found is a lot of people need to just learn so much about the platform, and you can do that in a ton of free resources here on YouTube, like totally fine. It'll just probably take you a lot longer. And I have found that if you can expedite your process from someone who recently went through it, that's how you just grow 10 times faster. So I have taken courses from people who were right above me and then people who were like 10x, like massive corporations. And being honest, I've just gotten so much more out of people who are currently like in the grind with you. So I think it's really important for people to learn the principles of YouTube, the psychology, and to just like really get dirty in the weeds and really get into it here on the platform. I went through an entire process. Like I said, I worked with a bunch of coaches and I just didn't get really far because I didn't know my voice. I didn't know exactly what I was supposed to be talking about on this platform. I was just experimenting. I was trying videos, talking about being a news reporter. I tried travel vlogs and all those things. And I needed to go through that process to find what I really loved and then lock in. Because if you don't really love what you're talking about here on this platform, you are going to give up and it's just going to be like the worst. And I think if we're being honest with ourselves, the discovery phase can at times feel like the hardest phase. So I think a lot of times here on YouTube, people just say like, find a niche and like just focus on that niche. And that is so actually much more complicated than it sounds, because if you don't already know what you want to talk about here on YouTube, you really have to go through that discovery process. And we do go over that in YouTube Camp. So definitely check that out. I also have a number of friends who are strategists at massive corporations who work with channels with millions of followers, and they say they will not work with anyone who doesn't have at least 30 videos on their channel that are already in that specific niche. So I think that's really important to think about. And it's really important to understand what a strategist and a coach does. A strategist and a coach helps strategize your channel, help you figure out what's working, help you figure out how to optimize everything, including your workflow, how to optimize you making thumbnails and titles and your process and pumping out content faster and better and monetizing your mission. But they cannot guarantee your success. You have to be the one that one has a growth mindset. So has a mindset that's like ready to learn, that's just getting down in the dirt and is like, let's freaking go. This feels uncomfortable. I feel weird and this is scary, but I trust you. Like, let's do this. And two, executes. And the more execution you do, the more data you have and the more you can then optimize. So that's also really important to understand the expectations and what your strategist or coach does when you're trying to figure out who to work with. You also have to think about their energy and their style of communication and their specific program. Like, does that align with how you are best suited? So some things to think about is even just energetically. Do you like their style of communication? Do you watch their videos and have aha moments like, wow, they really hit me hard? Yes, like I love the comments when people are like, you just said what I was thinking, or like, preach. Yes, this is exactly what I've been needing. This is exactly what I've been wanting. I had a client yesterday said, you said the thing out loud that I've been feeling that I didn't even know I was feeling. And when you can learn that on YouTube, when you can say something out loud that someone is feeling that they're not even searching for, then you have like an ultimate lifer on your channel, because then they're just going to want to binge watch everything that you put out because you are saying what they are feeling. So if you haven't noticed, again, understanding just a ton of the psychology of YouTube, I think goes vastly overlooked. People focus so much on the equipment and your scripting that they overlook the reason why people build such delicious brands where you just keep wanting more and more. And that's exactly what I love working with people on, is really creating this thing that no one else can create. And I think that's going to be so important, even more so with AI. And we're going to talk about that in the next video of how AI actually really is changing YouTube and what that means for how you have to interact here on this platform, or else you will never go anywhere. So that's something to really think about. Do you match that person's vibe? Do you like their style of communication? Do you like the specific program? Do you thrive more in a one-on-one capacity, in a group coaching capacity? All of that is going to be really important as well. And it's just being really honest with yourself when you are at that stage of, hey, should I bring in someone to help me optimize and strategize, or should I not? Now, some people will come on YouTube and say, you never need a coach, you never need a strategist. And I just think that's, honestly, this is going to sound controversial, really like poor people thinking, because rich people who are very abundant in life, I've always worked with amazing. I'm really grateful for these opportunities. Entrepreneurs who are so successful, and they just taught me when I was 20 years old when I met them, in order to grow, in order to maximize your life, your capacity, your mindset, your wealth, you have to invest in yourself. So when people come on YouTube and they say like, oh, you never need to do this, you never need to do this, you never need to work with anyone, I also think that's a massive limiting belief, because you need to constantly be working with people who are ahead of you or who know different things than you. I love that Mr. Beast said really early on that the only way he's had so much success is that he had 5 people who were masterminding with him every single day. I think he said for 3 years, and they were all at the same level, but they just kept masterminding all together and were so committed to growth. So being around that community is also really important. If you want to be around a community of like-minded individuals who are on their YouTube journeys, you can join our free Creator Hive School community. We also have camp and other resources in the description for you below. I'll see you Monday for your next episode. In the meantime, you can catch up on the copycat trend. Watch this one next.